It was a State of the Union address with still a lot of conflicting pieces, like the president calling for unity but offering nothing new in the battle over the border wall and another possible government shutdown looming.
The state of our union is strong.
President Trump getting round after round of applause from Republicans and only occasionally from Democrats as he delivered the 2019 State of the Union address, calling on Congress and Americans to heal the bitter divisions and embrace unity, the formula, he said, for success.
We must reject the politics of revenge, resistance, and retribution, and embrace the boundless potential of cooperation, compromise, and the common good.
When the president talked about what an important role women now play in building the U.S. economy, it touched off a round of applause and celebration among Democratic women in Congress who were dressed in white as a sign of unity and women's rights, many of whom were newly elected last year in the Democratic surge in the congressional elections and replacing men in many cases. In fact, there was plenty of divisiveness in this State of the Union address as well. Democrats sat on their hands as President Trump delivered red meat to his ardent supporters.
An economic miracle is taking place in the United States, and the only thing that can stop it are foolish wars, politics, or ridiculous partisan investigations.
Which brought a negative shake of the head from House Speaker Nancy Pelosi as the Republicans cheered, and no applause from House Intelligence Committee Chairman Burbank Congressman Adam Schiff. And when President Trump called for funding construction of his border wall at the Mexican border to end an urgent national crisis, as he put it,
wealthy politicians and donors push for open borders while living their lives behind walls and gates and guards. Meanwhile, working-class Americans are left to pay the price for mass illegal immigration.
In the Democratic response, former Georgia candidate for governor Stacey Abrams was sharply critical of President Trump.
Making livelihoods of our federal workers a pawn for political games is a disgrace. The shutdown was a stunt engineered by the President of the United States. The Republican tax bill rigged the system against working people.
California Republican National Committee member Sean Steele says this speech was President Trump's best.
Touched on issues that really affect the blue collar and the middle class. I think it's a new direction for Trump. We'll see, but it was a great performance.
Now, President Trump also made some news on the international front tonight. He announced he'll meet with North Korean dictator Kim Jong-un later this month in Vietnam. This will be their second face-to-face meeting focusing on nuclear weapons issues. The meetings are set on February 27th and 28th, and Mr. Trump said his relationship with Kim Jong-un is a good one. Susie, back to you.
All right, Dave.